Alright, what is up, Padre fans? Hope you guys had a great Christmas. I sure did. Um, I want to make a video today about 5 trade candidates the Padres can make for their starting pitchers. The Padres need a 3 or 4 starter. I think the 5th starter is gonna be Matt Waldron, and then if they don't trade Dylan Cease, then he's gonna be the 1, then Darvish the 2, or King the 2, and then Darvish the 3, because Musgrove's out with Tommy John, so that really hurt us. So let's get into it. The first trade I want to see from the Padres that I'd be the most confident in this rotation is Pablo Lopez. He posted a 4.08 ERA with a 2.5 WAR, 15 losses, or 10 losses, 15 wins, and 185 innings. He didn't have a great season last year, but he sure does pitch a lot of innings. He barely gets hurt, and he's usually pretty good. Like last year, he got some Cy Young votes. He was very, very decent. Um, he could definitely be our 3 starter or 4. If he's our 4 starter, that is a very good rotation for us, and we would be really set for 2025. And so then Waldron would be our 5, and this would be a great trade. We have him for a while. Let me see. We have him through 2027, so we have him for 3 seasons. He's gonna be making around 21 million a year. Pretty expensive, but um, what I think we could trade for him is a Jake Cronenworth, who's gonna be making quite a bit of money, like 11 mil a year. Um, a lot of my trades are gonna be with Jake Cronenworth because the Padres seem to want to trade him or a rise. We could maybe trade Jake Cronenworth and maybe like a top 10 prospect for Pablo Lopez because the Twins are trying to get rid of him. Twins are trying to cut payroll, just get rid of some of their guys like Correa, maybe even Buxton, and Pablo Lopez would be perfect for this. My next guy is from the Cardinals, Eric Fedde. He had a 3.3 ERA, 5.6 WAR, 9 losses, 9 wins because he played for the White Sox and Cardinals for the whole season. He pitched 177 innings with 154 strikeouts. Very good. Very good season from him last season. He did come from the KBO, and when he returned to the MLB, he was very reliable as a pitcher. So the White Sox traded him to the Cardinals, and I think the Padres could get him for very cheap. They could really just trade maybe like one top 10 prospect and then a top 30 prospect, and I think that would get the job done. Cardinals, I don't think they're trying to contend this year. They don't have a terrible lineup, but they're trying to get rid of Arenado, and they just lost Goldschmidt. So I don't see why they wouldn't want to trade him. He would be for his max value right now, because for right now, he's making he'll be making $7.5 million next season, and we only have him for 1 season. So I would say that's good enough, because then Musgrove will come back the season after that, and he'd be a perfect fill-in for that 1 season. And even maybe if he has a decent season, we could bring him back for pretty cheap. He does not look like a pitcher that I'd be making a lot. Maybe like if he has maybe like a 3.3 ERA again with like 180 innings, he would probably make 10 mil a year. Not super expensive, and that would be a perfect guy for us. Definitely could use him. Very reliable. I'd be very excited to get him. Um, Very underrated pick that we could get from him in trade. Our next guy would be Brian Wu from the Mariners. This guy would cost a lot of trade value for him because he posted 2.89 ERA, 9 losses, 3 losses, 9 wins. I don't know why I keep getting that mixed up, but yeah. 2.4 WAR, 121 innings pitched with 101 strikeouts. He had a very good season. It was his second season in the major leagues. So if we trade for him, we'll have him for a while. Um, he'll be making very cheap, like around 800K, and then arbitration probably like a couple million. Very, very cheap. We'll have him for a while. It says till 2027, but that's for the arbitration one. So I think we could have him through 2028. I'm pretty sure. That would be amazing trade. We would have to give up a lot, like maybe a Rice or a Cronenworth. That's what the Mariners are looking for. Some good bats, and we'd have to give up at least like 3 top 10 prospects from our farm system, which like maybe like a Cash Mayfield that we just drafted for. He'd be very expensive because we have him for a while, and he's a great pitcher. Um, I put this trade in a couple videos ago. Um, how the Padres could trade a Rising Cronenworth for him. Very good trade candidate. I would be very excited if the Padres got him. Definitely need him. We would have him for a while. He'd be like our 2 or 3 starter, and he'd be in this organization for a while. All right, let's go to our next pitcher. Tyler Anderson from the Angels. All right, so Tyler Anderson had a 3.81 ERA with 15 losses, 10 wins, 3.1 WAR, 179 innings pitched, and 142 strikeouts. He's pretty old. He's 34 years old. He signed a contract for, let me see, 3 years, 39 million. So a little expensive. We would have it for one season, or no, we'd have it. Yeah, we would have it for one season, 13 million. And this guy would be a good replacement for Joe Musgrove. Perfect. We don't know what we're really going to get out of him. We might get his All-Star version from 2022 where he posted a 2.4 ERA or 2.5 ERA. And we can also get him from this season where he posted a 3.8 ERA, which I would gladly take. That's very decent. He will be in his age 35 season. I kind of got that wrong. But yeah, I think that would be a good trade. Angels, I don't think they're going to be contending. I don't know what they're trying to do on that team. But yeah, I think that would be, we wouldn't have to give a lot for him. Maybe one top 20 prospect and maybe like 2 top 20 prospects. That's kind of it. But yeah, I definitely see that happening. And the final guy is Drew Rasmussen from the Rays. He's a very solid pitcher. He got injured for like 2 seasons straight, so he posted a 2.83 ERA, 2 losses, 0 wins, 0.6 WAR. He only pitched 28.2 innings with 35 strikeouts. So he does get a lot of strikeouts, and when he does pitch, he's very good. He has a career 2.95 ERA. He is a starting pitcher. He doesn't throw a lot of innings, but for a 4 starter, that would be very good for us. If he's our 4 starter, I am very confident in the starting rotation to get the job done. Very decent. Um, yeah, he pitches very good. He's been injured the past 2 years for the Rays. So, and I see the Rays they do have a really good farm system like they do every year. I don't really get the point of having a number 1 farm system for every year and then contending for a little bit and then just trading them away. It's like Moneyball. Um, and yeah, his contract is pretty cheap. We will have him through 2027, and he will be making arbitration, so about like 2 million a year. Very, very cheap. We would definitely use him. Great, great guy to have for this rotation. Very confident. He's very reliable. The only thing is his injuries. He could get very injured um, during this trade, and I think we'd kind of have to give up a little bit for him, like a top 10 prospect and then like 3 top 20s. So kind of a lot, but definitely a great return. If he stays healthy, he would be a steal for us, I'd say. Um, he's kind of young. He let me see how old he is. He is 29 years old, so on the good side of his prime. And yeah, those are 5 starters that the Padres could trade for this offseason. Plus, they have not made any moves. We could definitely use this. And we could have a very good rotation since Musgrove is out. And yeah, hopefully we can contend in 2025 with this rotation of all my trades that I put up. And hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe so we make more videos like this. And yeah, see ya.